Baby Walan Colombo. Yes, Alexito Walan Colombo. Yes, Thursdays are such a vibe because we give you a good time and it's also effortless.
Yeah, so effortless. All we need to do is hit play on those tunes from way back and send you back in time to the good old days.
You know, there is a name for that. It's Throwback Thursday, people. And the Throwback crew is all set for the ride this lovely afternoon. Hopping and let's do this together on social media. We are TVC Connect on IG and Twitter and simply TVC Connect on Facebook. So you know, it's your homegirl, it's your girlfriend next door, it's the hostess with the mostest. My name is Honey Pop, people.
With the vibe, so much excitement.
I'm always very happy on Thursdays.
And of course, ladies and gentlemen, this is Roya and this is Furnace. I go by your name, King OJ. Yes, boy, you can call me OJ. That's what it is. It is what it is.
All right, guys, my name is Foladile, and like I always say, welcome aboard.
Yes, sir. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, today on the show, there's a whole lot. Yes, there's entertainment news, as usual, coming up very soon. Celebrity birthday shout-out. Then Rewind, where we take you through a quick history lesson of today in entertainment history.
Right after that, OJ will take us over to the Tweetville corner for some humor and savagery on social media.
And Where Are They Now comes up after, where you will find out what your favorite Nigerian artists from back then are up to these days.
Later, we'll do some ranting on the Chew It Up segment, then bring you a recap of all that you might have missed in the news. Then on Daily Top 5, we'll be continuing the 5 ways to know your mom is Nigerian series.
Yeah.
Right after that, it'll be time for a celebrity top 10 countdown. And are you guys ready for today's show?
Yes! But before we get into the show proper, we have to do a major shout out to our very own Chichi Okohalum. And she's been a producer on Entertainment Splash for, I think, 8 years?
8 years.
Yes, 8 years. And back when it was Launch Splash, and then it became Entertainment Splash, and E Splash, and all the splashes that we've gone through. And Chichi is family to us, and she gave everything to this show. And she's been through all the changes and all the transformation and everything. And she didn't want to be here today because she was like, I'm too gangster. I'm too gangster. But I'm like, we need to find a way to get her into the studio. So, Chichi, we have the camera on you right now, yes. We found you somewhere in the corner, and we have this for you. So pay attention, watch this.
Like the moon and the sun, she is worth more than gold. Like the stars in the sky, she is worth more than diamond. She is worth more than silver. Special kind of woman. Oh yeah. Imama ya bwagwaya. Ngozi
Chichi, we love you.
She's a virtuous woman. Makanezi wanyi dioko. Oh yeah. Imama ya bwagwaya. Yeah. Ngozi chukwu bunke ya. No, she's a virtuous woman. Makanezi wanyi dioko.
I saw when money not there. I saw when money not there. When money not there, everybody run away. When money not there, who they used to get? When money not there, nobody come
My goodness, Honeypot out there is like, please, I beg, why are you people doing this?
Yeah,
I'm not crying and I'm not Chichi.
You know, I'm not Chichi, but you know, I'm the one next year right now. So the reason I think I am, because I mean, Chichi is my friend. Chicha, you know I love you. And when the team was not as big as this, I mean, it was just Chichi, Kenny, and I on the show. I mean, and then I'll do radio and come back, and so many times she'll be like, "Oh, I'll be on night shift on radio," and then she'll beg me, "Please come on the show tomorrow," and all that. And there are so many times, because you see, as you see me, so I'm not an easy something. So the thing is, she has stuck her neck out for me in so many ways. And you know how they chill for me, because so many times I'm so stressed, and you know, Chichi will just, "Don't worry, I've got you." And then for Ladele, like, they take a lot of BS from me. What? But these people are just fantastic. Chichi, we love you. You know I love you. I mean, you manage me well. Yes.
I think honestly, that's honestly a great thing to say, and I agree with that completely. Back when the team was smaller, and then I came in, and you know, Chichi sticks her neck out for everyone. She looks out for everyone. She's like, "Okay, how can I make this job easier for you?" And she would find a way to make it work. And we'll miss you. I know you tried to keep it gangster, and you didn't want to be here, but
OGs don't go soft. Shout out to Chichi for making me do this, for choosing me to do this. So Chichi, I'll never forget Chichi. Chichi is part of my story, me being here, definitely. And there's nothing like working with somebody, your boss, and you people vibe on another level. We're always on a low-key vibing on some other things that people should not know on live TV.
You can't even talk about that vibe. The way I can talk about that vibe. You know how Chichi just tells me that I know what is good for you, and she drives me out. She's even my driver too. So she drives me out and goes to get me some things to make my head, you know.
And before we wrap this up, there's something important that I need to say about Chichi, and it's the fact that Chichi is always in a wheelchair. But
it doesn't stop anything.
It doesn't stop anything, one. But also the fact that after a while, like, I don't see the wheelchair anymore. I just see someone who is like, so there was a time
Chichi will still go to the club to turn up.
And there was a time we were going to do a news story about persons living with disabilities. And Chichi was like, and I was like, "Would you be a guest?" She's like, "I can't relate to it. I'm good. I'm not disabled, like, I'm good." And I just thought that was so interesting. She's like, "I'm sorry, like, I'm not in that frame of mind. Like, I don't see any limitations." That is such an inspiring thing for me, and it's something that I've learned from her over the last 4 years that I've known her. We love you, Chichi!
We love you!
We will miss you, Chichi!
We can go on and on. I mean, the whole show can just be about Chichi today, but you know what? It is Throwback Thursday.
OGs don't cry though.
OGs don't cry, B. Wow, such a moist song. People are trying to get people to cry today. All right, so before we went on that break, we're talking about our producer, Chichi, our senior producer, who's actually leaving us. Yes, her time with us is done, and we have to, done and dusted, you know, just words. And of course, we want to give her, you know, a few words to say. So Chichi, go for it.
Take it.
Okay, so I tried to avoid this yesterday because I know these guys right here. They'll be up to something, and then I said, "No, you all ain't gonna get me. I've done this for years. I've done this long enough to know how it works for Ladele, and you all ain't gonna get me." So I didn't come through yesterday because I wanted to avoid this. But then apparently, I guess honor should be given to whom it's due, and I am so honored by these guys. I am so honored. I am broken right now, but I am happy. I'm in a good place, and it's so good to know that I have seen this show evolve over the years. I have seen it grow from just a small show with just two or three of us into a show that has such a big team with an amazing set. And right now we are actually #1 across the country. And we are proud. We are proud. Thank you all. Thank you, TVC. Thank you, Polari. Thank you, Mariah. Thank you all for this opportunity to serve. And it is a pleasure as I take a bow. And I hope to see you all at the top, right?
We don't see you at the top, Mama. We love you,
Thank
Chichi.
you, guys. Love you guys.
Thank you so much for allowing us to take your time, because
It's
you
always a
really have to
pleasure.
go.
Thank you.
So thank you.
Wow.
Alrighty.
Oh, wow.
Yes,
So now
it's time for the entertainment news.
Yes.
So let's get into Throwback Thursday proper.
Oh, wow.
Take it
All
away.
right, so let's get into this news. We start with this. Nikki Laoye opens up about her marriage. A Nigerian gospel singer, Nikki Laoye, has come out to confirm that the marriage between her and her estranged husband, Alex Oturu, is no more. She took to her Instagram story to share a post actually stating that they would have been celebrating their 8th wedding anniversary. She wrote, just to realize that today would have been my 8th year wedding anniversary. But hey, life happens in everything. I still give God thanks because everyone is doing great. Everyone is alive and well, and we will all find the happiness that we truly need in Jesus' name. Amen. Hashtag no regret. Hashtag I still believe in love. Oh. In case you do not know, Nikki Laoye and her ex-husband Alex Oturu separated in the 6th year of our marriage and got divorced officially in 2018. So the typical Nikki Laoye now. In Jesus' name, oh.
Yeah, because I mean, she's in the gospel circles, as well as inspirational circles and stuff. And it's really sad. It's really sad. And I think there's something to be said about when we see people who are open, like vocal about their religion, or like vocal about, you know, being, well, she's not afraid to say that she does some gospel sometimes. And so when they go through stuff like this and you're like,
even wow, the people that are holy are going through things like
this. They go through that as well. And it's just really, really sad. But people had been talking, so this kind of just confirmed it for me because we had been hearing stuff about the fact that the marriage was over, and really, really sad. And we're talking about this off camera, and we're saying we can only wonder, OJ, go away. We can only wonder what really happened.
OJ would not allow me rest. So OJ was just saying that. And she was a virgin when she got married, though. Okay, I don't know. I can't believe that I even said that. But, you know, okay, OJ, I'll leave it. So, I'll let it pass.
So it's crazy. People have been trying to interview Nikki Laoye too. When you interview her, when you want to chip in this question about her divorce, she doesn't want to answer anything. And it's just great that yesterday was their 8th-year wedding anniversary, and she just had to put it up that, okay, yes, we're no longer together, but we are cool. We are cool. Everything is okay. Everybody's doing fine. And I'm still in. I still believe in love.
So you see that thing about cool. So I was talking to you and Foladile, and I'm like, okay, so everybody is alive. It looks like they're cordial. I don't know. What she said. So I'm like, so if you're cordial, why really can't you live together and be like? It is not in my, to say that. But I'm just saying. I'm just wondering, as that human being who is outside and never been married, and I'm like, why? Really? So why can't it work? Right. I mean, because I believe in. I mean, I love marriages.
Yeah. And I think it's nice that she said, I still believe in love. Just putting it out there like, this didn't scare me so much that I don't want to love again. I think it's great when you can take that out of every experience. To answer that question, again, I don't know, but I've seen people talk about how maybe they had a better friendship with someone versus a romantic relationship. And so sometimes, then I also hear people say, oh, we grew out of love and stuff. And it is possible. But let me explain what that means. I feel like, because I feel like, in my little understanding, I feel like, these things are very deliberate. And so it is possible that people grow out of love. We spend, how many hours around ourselves every day? And it's possible that maybe somebody else, now this is me speaking generally, not saying that that's what happened in this case. I'm just saying when people start to say they grew out of love, you have to really guard what you have jealously, because it is possible that things can happen. Life is so, you get busy, things happen, and it's possible that that can start to affect. And so if you're not deliberately, that's why people say, let's do a getaway. Yeah. Because they're realizing that they're growing apart. Let's spend time together. Let's, reconnect. It's possible. Life happens.
I just feel that it's just so sad when you've been close to somebody and that person has been your special person, and then you all of a sudden become strangers. I feel it's so disheartening. Like, I don't even want to think about it. So I just want people who have been together and, to just continue that way. I mean,
we wish her all the best.
We do wish her all the best. And but moving away from that very sad one, even though she ended in a good way, it's all good. All right, well, moving to this very exciting story. Rotimi gifts himself a house in Lagos for his birthday. Nigerian-American actor and singer Rotimi has gotten himself a penthouse in Lagos as a birthday gift. The power star took to his Twitter page to share the good news of the purchase of his property, where he stated that he bought it in full. He tweeted, and I quote, "As a B-Day gift to myself, I bought a penthouse in one of the most prime locations in Lagos with no mortgage, Quay, full on paid for." Okay. Wow. Well, it is important we know the value of real estate and legacy money. # invest in yourself. Could this be a sign that Rotimi is actually planning to settle down with his Tanzanian singer girlfriend, Vanessa Mdee?
Oh, wow.
Let's chip that in now.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. But you know, this is really beautiful, especially with the fact that, you know, I keep talking about this, how you've worked so hard and you can't even afford a new car, you can't buy a house and all that, you're still renting and all that. So it's so good that it's even stating that this is not even mortgage in any way. Like, I paid in full, and you know, it's such a beautiful thing. Congratulations to Rotimi. And if he's looking forward to like settling down with his girlfriend, I mean, we are.
Vanessa calls him husband already.
Yeah. And also, I'm really excited because it's so interesting when you see people, maybe it's this particular show, so Power like has really brought him out. But then you now feel like, didn't he just start yesterday?
No.
But Homeboy has been grinding on the low. You get,
so it's always a process.
Yes, when people have been grinding on the low and then you see their biggest thing and you're like,
singing, acting. I remember back then that it was affiliated with Banky W's EME Music, and because it's still based there.
This is great news.
Yeah,
and I pray that this, because you know, when God blesses your neighbor, that means that God is in the neighborhood blessing people.
She has started again.
I mean, you guys.
She has started motivation again.
Okay, so you know how people say that when you're happy for people and that blessing is just around, it could just come to you.
No, we believe you. But then the problem is that you have not motivated us in like 2 Thursdays.
Yes.
So Oji and I are so glad it's back. Hallelujah.
Amen, people. Amen.
Yeah, let's just leave motivation.
Okay.
All right, moving on to the next story. Reason Gwen Stefani and Blake Shelton are not married. Yes, American singers Gwen Stefani and Blake Shelton are having issues tying the knot, even though they've been in a relationship for the past 4 years. According to sources, Gwen Stefani, who is a practicing Catholic, hopes to get married in the church. But the twist is that the Roman Catholic Church does not allow remarriage after a divorce unless the earlier marriage is annulled, and this right now is causing a roadblock in their plans to take their relationship to the next level. Gwen Stefani was married to her ex-husband Gavin Rosedale for 13 years until 2015 when they went their separate ways. They both share 3 sons.
Then it should be annulled. They said, except it's annulled. So it should be annulled. So
that annulment, and it takes,
There's a time frame for annulment, and then they've already done the divorce.
Yes.
So you can't, I believe, to the best of my knowledge.
So I think that
that's what it is.
This is why some people don't get married in their church. So they go elsewhere and they look for, maybe they just have like the reception, and then there is a pastor or a reverend or a man of God who is actually officiating it right there. And
this was what I was saying yesterday about how people just get a license online to be able to join people. Yeah, abroad they do that a lot. You don't even have to be like a religious.
So I think that the world is evolving in the sense that you might not be that person who like the society wedding or something. You just want to be quietly joined with your partner. You don't want all those noise. You just want to come to work the next day and if somebody notices the ring, fine, you know. So I think that there are so many ways. I'm not encouraging any bad thing here, but I think that if you're truly in love, and God is God and He will not change. So if there are people giving all the issues, I'm not saying that they're giving issues right here, but I'm just saying that there are just different ways of doing stuff, and it's still the same God, and it is God at the end of the day.
I think if this is an issue and Gwen really wants to get married and she can't do it, she wants to do it the church way, and there's trouble going through, she should just do it the other way. Or just do it the normal way. Because apparently, 4 years in a relationship with Blake, and this is what is still holding the relationship down.
Though, I have to say, they are cute. And I didn't even know that they would last this long.
Yeah, true that.
And this is not me being a hater. It's just, I didn't know. And I like both of them. And of course, to work together. And so I was worried because they're so in the spot, like they both do the voice.
Judge.
And then you're now like dating outside. So I was like, will it last? And it's worked so well for them. And on one hand, you want to say, Shebi, the way Oyinbo people do, just keep doing your relationship.
Because I can't even be.
She wants that.
I can't even believe that Oyinbo people are the ones saying that they have to wait and wait like this. It depends on your belief, after all, because this thing is an individual thing at the end of the day. We wish them the very best. I mean, I think getting married is beautiful, right?
Zarike, only for don't they hint us.
Okay, it's because of Mrs. Zarike that I've been saying this.
Yeah, I got it.
God bless everybody in Jesus' name. Amen.
Everything. Thank you. Moving on the show. It's time for celebrity birthday shout-outs. Yes, let's find out which celebrities are celebrating their birthdays today. Let's begin with this one. Nigerian comic actor Chinedu Ikedieze, a.k.a. Aki of the popular Aki and Papa duo, is what? 42 today.
Wait. Tranquilo.
What do you people think? Do you think it was 12?
No.
Tranquilo.
Oh, wow. Somebody in the back screamed just now. One of our guys.
Tranquilo.
Yeah.
42.
Yes.
Not 30-something.
No.
42.
I believe this.
Closer to 50
because
than 30, my friend.
Really.
Okay.
And I think is it the older one? Because I think it's the older one.
I think they're both in their 40s. I need to confirm that because I feel like they're both in their 40s. I need to.
But I think one is older.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I think it's the older one.
Wow.
But
Happy
yeah,
birthday,
42.
Akio.
Happy birthday, Aki.
Happy birthday.
Chinedu Ikedieze.
Oh,
And
happy
it's so nice that, you know, he hasn't only gotten it big with the world of movies, but also series. 'Cause
Yes,
he's on
true
that
that,
show
true that.
Everybody loves.
Everybody
All right,
loves.
also celebrating today, 6-time Grammy Award-winning singer, actress, television host, and former United Nations Global Ambassador for the Food and Agriculture Organization, as well as United States Ambassador for Health. Dionne Warwick is 79 today. Yo, legendary singer. Amazing stuff.
Definitely,
Amazing
definitely.
stuff.
Amazing,
Happy
amazing.
birthday. And of course, to have done so well with your life. I mean, we celebrate along with you. Also celebrating today, American actress Jennifer Connelly turns 49 today. And you might remember her from films like Blood Diamond, the romantic comedy He's Just Not That Into You. Yeah, I remember that one. Noah, Alita, Battle Angel, and other films. Happy birthday,
In Fast and
Jennifer.
Furious?
No, she wasn't. I don't think. I'm trying to remember. No, she wasn't.
Did I think
She wasn't.
Okay.
And also celebrating today, also turning 49. Oh, by the way, Popo of Akampo is 36.
Okay, so I
think
said
maybe
it. I
yes,
said
one
somebody
of
is
them
older.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Hey, God.
I didn't even know he was that young.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Also turning 49 today is Regina Hall.
Damn.
You guys, I know.
Damn.
Yes. She's been acting since she was in her 20s, and she's been in many films, including the movie series like The Best Man, and then there was The Best Man Holiday, Think Like a Man, Think Like a Man 2, Scary Movie 1 to like 50. And then her most recent works include Girls Trip, Little, and of course Shaft.
I particularly like her.
She is still so relevant and
Yes.
so hot. Can we?
Yes.
She is a year from 50. I'm like, what are we?
You can't even believe this.
Black,
that she's
black don't
49.
crack.
Black excellence,
Yes.
black don't crack, black hotness, what?
Black don't crack, but then you have to take care of yourself, darling.
Have you seen?
Okay, I'm just saying.
Have you seen Lil Wayne?
Oh, wow. Okay, because I'm just saying.
Somebody was like, black don't crack, but black needs to stop taking crack. Oh, yeah.
With a picture of Lil Wayne, but it's not Lil Wayne's birthday.
Because,
today.
okay, so we'll talk about that later. Happy birthday to everybody who celebrates it. And you know how I say this all the time, that it is a privilege denied to many, you know, when you grow older, because, you know, some people are not even so proud to say their age because they feel that, oh, some people will age shame me because they think that, oh, the cool thing to do now is just to reduce your age and to lie to people. See, it is a privilege denied to so many people.
Love
All
it.
right, so we are moving on. I mean, I don't know what spirit I'm in right now, but God's spirit, definitely. Up next is Rewind. Take a look to find out some major events that happened in the world of entertainment on this very day.
Motivator! Motivates my destiny.
Let's rewind. On this day in 1964, the shooting starts for Star Trek pilot The Cage.
If they can read my mind, then they know I'm attracted to you.
And in 1966, A Man for All Seasons, based on the play by Robert Bolt, directed by Fred Zinnemann and starring Paul Scofield, premieres in New York. It went on to win the Best Picture in 1967.
You're my friend, are you not?
Readier to be friend, I trust, than he was to be chancellor.
And that's it on Rewind.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Night House featuring Mo Cheddar, Sauce Kid, aka Sinzu, Tito Simos.
In that video.
Yeah, Whiskey is there if you look closely.
And you know, we even talked about this with Mucheda the other day, and she was talking about love in the industry and normal love.
Everybody used to come through for anybody's video shoot. Like, oh, you're having a video shoot, let's come through.
And we see it here all the time, like with the videos we play from way back. Like we see, you know, Banky would carry the whole crew into his video.
The whole world just changed overnight. Like we slept and woke up and we found out.
Everybody got busy.
These days, you feature somebody on the song, person itself will not be available for the video.
I am telling you, my sister.
Do you have a name?
No, that happens.
But it happens even on
Like
Maumi and Wizkid in one of the videos. That Wizkid was on it, and then it was time for the video.
Be
And
busy then.
no, so they'll tell you that they're busy.
Okay,
He
let me
wasn't in
give
the
you an
country at the
example. Let me
moment.
give you an example. It's a Go remix.
Yeah.
Normally it's a Go remix.
Yeah.
Olamide wasn't there with them. He said
they recorded his
they did a
parts.
screen exactly.
Yes.
You think I would say Wizkid and Drake? I don't have time for that.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Tweetview. We'll bring you all the savagery, humor, and craziness happening on social media. Are you guys ready?
Silly boy.
So Samuel Mba put up this post and it says, If you enter a hospital and they tell you that this man is your doctor, will you or will you not jackpot? So this is a picture of Peruzzi. You know Peruzzi, before he started doing music, used to do medicine. But music took the talent away. Anyways, so Peruzzi now replied, jackpot like the hair on your head. Because Umba on Twitter, it doesn't have hair.
Yes. So the thing
It doesn't have hair.
And everybody has roasted him,
Yeah.
and then he says your father.
So the thing is, there are so many doctors like this. Actually, you see them gangster. You
This
get
should
to
have
some
been-
hospitals
this
and
should
you
have
see
been
them.
me.
I mean, yes,
This should have been me, but
yes, but you chose.
Laoye was saying he was injecting someone to do HIV test. I say you.
This
but
one.
with jackpot
Injection.
So you see why I can believe people like this when it's time for work, like they know it is time for work. Even OJ in this media industry. I mean, when OJ can be serious, like I was saying, OJ is actually a good boy. So I am looking forward to the day OJ. I'll be the one to hand OJ over to because I mean, and and I'll tell the girl that you're marrying a good guy.
Hey, blow my trumpet.
I didn't know the handover she was saying. I didn't know it was marital handover.
I'm a great guy.
God keep us till then. It's
Amen.
next year anyway, so yeah.
Amen. 2020 is a great year,
Next
guys.
year?
Let's go.
Who be these
And I
people?
face this street.
So the Warlord Doctor put up this post, and we've told you people to stop doing this on Twitter. You can do it on Instagram, but don't go on Twitter and do this. So he put a picture, side-by-side picture of himself, and he puts this post, Mr. Steal Your Girl. Like, steal your girl. And somebody replied in, priorities, bro. Use that energy, steal iron instead.
Wow.
Because apparently,
His shirt is
Warlord Doctor shirt is rumpled.
No iron his shirt, so don't steal my girl. Steal an iron first, then.
And just touch up your clothes because your clothes is rough.
This thing is so popular on Twitter. Like this, hyping yourself.
yeah.
The people start to send us stuff and like, please add it to tweet view.
Yes, you know. And you know how those people that you're actually talking to now see a fault in you. You don't look at your pictures very well before you go out
So
to
the problem is that this guy knows he's not looking bad. So he put up this post like, Mr. Steal Your Girl, I'll give them on Twitter today. But he forgot that it's the shirt.
That's what she said.
But your mind will not go there now. You are looking at your face like, fine boy. I don't give them. But they will not come and concentrate on your shirt instead.
You didn't fully give
But
them.
you see,
because you didn't iron what to give them.
even on Instagram and everywhere, check your pictures very well because there are some times that you can't even notice stuff in your pictures and then you just post the picture and they think that you know, especially when you have wardrobe malfunction or something like that. And people now see it, you don't see it, and they think that you're doing it on purpose. Maybe you want more likes or something. And when they point it out, they're like,
Hey, I never knew.
I never knew.
So let's just move on. Somebody put up this post on social media wearing Ashoebi and everything with a face mask.
Quite a fashionista.
Yeah, this is
like any kind of thing.
This is crazy. And she put an alternative wedding guest. And somebody just replied, Makida Moka says, so you won't eat?
And Makida is not serious on
Yes,
social media.
so you won't eat? Like, if you have all these things and you go and you're my wedding guest, you covered your mouth.
So this person is apparently going to eat at that wedding. So you see what they're going to do
For
the gram, pictures. So when it's time to eat, she
They'll
just
remove
stylishly removes the stuff and then
finish all the food.
Makeup when she's removing it.
well, do you think that she had lipstick on underneath that stuff?
So then the foundation that's around.
I don't
She
know
doesn't
for
even
you,
have
but
any
this
there.
person, if it was me, I would have planned it because sometimes when I eat with my makeup on, people ask me, do I measure right in my mouth? So you see that afterwards, my makeup is still intact.
Yeah, I don't,
People need to learn.
I be eating with that.
Let's just move on. So monitoring_spirit put up this post and it says, 15 minutes ago, I went to see this girl at her place. So I called and told her I'm on the streets. She told me to keep driving up. And I will see her. I quietly came back to my house. Me that was trekking and sweating. I should drive up. You're mad. Like my guy was trekking. So the girl was already thinking, bad guy, one fresh boy toaster. Keep driving up. You will see me soon. Driving? I was trekking and sweating.
The person is not so honest and tells you that, but I am not driving. You
No,
see that?
my guy-
No, on the other end, that girl's voice will just drop. Like,
Yeah, like-
you don't get like,
Okay,
Okay, come, be coming.
But you see, I think that it is good for some people to even trek down than to drive some certain cars to your house. Like,
But my guy was just humble.
Yeah,
Like, it just went back home.
I like the way you delivered this thing. Like I'm still weak.
He just went back home like, I'm not, this one that the guy is already expecting that I'm coming with one mad car.
Look here.
That will chill in your car. AC chilling.
So this thing about car, I mean, it can actually be like a thread about cars, you know, because there are different stories around cars. So I used to have this friend at the university, and the first time this dude went to see her at her auntie's shop, parked somewhere, and they got there, the car was nowhere to be found. They are stealing the car. How do you tell that story?
Get some kind of places, don't drive your car there. So Aboyi puts up this post, and I don't know. It tweeted at Peruzzi_vibes, and it says, Davido have record Davido have record 4 with Cardi B. I think Whiskey should go and record Ojuelegba with Rihanna, spell wrongly. So Peruzzi now replied him, so now tell me, what's my own business there?
Do you know why this is epic?
Why did they drag Peruzzi into this conversation?
I don't even know. The guy tweeted at Peruzzi.
Yes.
Maybe like, I bet.
Tell your girl.
Advice. But there's nothing to even tell Davido because he's just saying Davido has done something with Cardi B.
Is it Peruzzi that not going to tell?
Which will never come out by the way, because we're talking about drama. And then I think Whiskey, shouldn't you have tweeted at Whiskey or at Rihanna?
Why are people, Aboyi, you would have just, it's at Whiskey Ayo and deliver your message that record your song with Rihanna.
Some people do this a lot. So somebody was going to talk about Amanda and came on my page. I think it was Amanda's birthday. So another person went to ask, because sometimes I just ignore something. So I just read.
For days,
so another person now went there and laughed and said, but then why didn't you go on Amanda's page to wish Amanda happy birthday? Why did you come on her page too? So I don't understand certain things. And I'm thankful to the people who always come to take me out of this, especially Foladele. Foladele is there for me all the time. Reading through my messages, comments, and she's so happy. It gives her like entertainment. Oh my gosh.
I'm done.
My business is
I'm done with Twitter, I beg.
For now, happy
for today.
On my page.
On my page, I don't get it.
It's like, oh, it's like your stalker that would come on my page. That Musard, whatever.
And that one is a different story, by the way. That one is a different story because...
No, that one asked you to be the middleman. But this one is quite different.
Fine. It's Peruzzi going to tell Whiskey. I'm done.
Thank you so much, OJ. Oh my gosh, my favorite is that trekking one. Like, know your level. All right, well, guys, don't go anywhere. Each Flash continues after this break. Throwback Thursday. Don't go anywhere. Come on. Hey. Back when Fat Joe's fat.
Fat Joe, and by the way, Fat Joe was on Wendy Williams' show, was talking about Juice the World, and was talking about so many things, and you know.
Joe crack.
Back when he was fat.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
He lost weight now. He looks good.
Yeah. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is Where Are They Now? Take a look to find out which popular Nigerian artists we are talking about today.
It's Where Are They Now? Original Stereo Man.
Level sample. Sample. Sample.
Niger Delta-born jungle musician Sunday Osakuni, otherwise known as Original Stereo Man Quay, is a dancehall artist and one-time hitmaker groomed in Ajegene, a high-density suburb in the heart of Lagos. At a time when local street pop and the Galala dance dominated the music scene, Sample Quay held sway on the streets at every garage, joint or locale, who celebrated true Africanness. Children and even adults would mimic dance patterns while the song caused a ruckus around town. We heard Quay was geared up for the release of more singles and an album. The last we heard was when he was let off charges levied against him over the murder of his baby mama. We do hope he releases more songs, maybe sometime soon. Now you know where they are now.
There's no
Stereo Man with the Galala for the gods.
Yes, Galala for the gods.
There's no way you can match up with the energy of
that
Stereo Man.
Galala, right? Yeah.
Even there was an act to it.
Season was
You will
even
not act your back.
that one is different.
And you have to make faces.
Look, I beg, it's not here, you see.
Imagine you're dating a guy and he now gets and then start playing this song at the party.
Like
and he's now start dancing this skinny con at the party. That one is not even about knowing how to dance. So I will sack you. Nonsense. You got me doing faces.
Nigerian girl. Now, wow.
On that note, it's a rap. Please, if you're dating somebody that will enter, I want to say to you, but let me not.
I'm going to be dancing anyhow.
Enter dance floor and be doing
Kenny.
Break up. Sack. It's a wrap on the first half of the show, guys. Still to come, we have entertainment news recap, cheer it up, daily top 5, and of course, our celebrity top 10 countdown. Don't go anywhere, guys. See you at the 1 o'clock hour. Yo, the twerking that was done in that
It's not
video.
called twerking.
You can't call it twerking, right? It was like a
Yeah.
stiff movement of the waist.
It was watery. I looked at Ojo. Ojo was like,
Exactly that.
so I was like, what's happening here? Like, is that twerk?
It's waist swinging.
Shout out the vixen
Wow.
vixens in that video.
Okay.
Stereo man, shout out.
Okay. All right. They just wanted it stiff. All right. So far, we've brought you the news. Celebrity birthday. Shout out, a rewind tweet view, and where are they now? Now it's time to chew it off. We're in a minute or less. One of us will vent about what's currently bothering him, not me, not Faladili.
Don't rant about lights.
Because
I really would.
because it's blackouts everywhere in Nigeria.
Bruh.
I mean, I don't know.
So no, I'm not going to do that.
I know.
So I talked about this some few weeks back. I still have a problem with people that take your property when you tell them not to.
Another person did it to you?
Yeah.
Wow.
They like you.
So it's a situation where you take, and I tell you codedly, then I put that thing there, and you take it again, and now that thing is spoiled.
And then, are you done? No, you're not done.
So what should
You're
I?
not done.
So I have a problem. So what should I do again?
The person
Okay, I
fixes
take I take those things from there, hide them, and still the person looks for and uses it.
So that codedly that you took, because I know you, Oje, that codedly that you took.
You won't hear nothing from me.
How was the coded that you said it? How did you say it? Because I feel like
I
sometimes.
I want my property.
No, but then what I'm asking is like the delivery.
Yeah, I want
Because-
my property. So give
No,
me.
but then OJ, I know how you can be like, my guy. So, no, honestly, I know how you can be like, you don't want to make the person uncomfortable, but then
Yeah.
they're making you uncomfortable and you're suffering.
I truly
Yes.
agree because OJ sometimes does not know. But the thing is, if you know him so well, you would get the message. You know when he's not comfortable with stuff. I mean, because I am a bit close to him, so I know that, he doesn't like this.
Yes.
Like, it
Don't
might not
touch.
say it to you like verbatim, but he's showing you some, so you know that even his temper can be short sometimes.
Yes.
And sometimes it's even what is not even so big that you will now get annoyed.
Yes, but
And that
that's
thing that's
because-
so big, you'll not be wondering,
But that's
what's
because
wrong with
we
this
know
guy?
him, so I feel like maybe this person, you can't always expect that everyone would know what you want. So I feel like sometimes just be blatant about
But
saying.
must you touch somebody's property?
Okay, so we'll also come to that, but then you also have to realize that people were trained differently, people were raised differently, people's orientation about stuff are different.
I put this thing here and you know it's not for you and you take it.
And it's not okay to do that. But you also have to be like, dude, it is not okay to do that.
Yeah.
You
Because
have to tell
I was watching somebody's comedy yesterday, Monica Friday, and so she does this Sister Ejiro Chronicles, and she was coming from church, and so she was like, where you there? No enter. So somebody was asking in the comment section, like, are there people like this in real life? Yes,
Right.
there are people like
Yes.
that. Like, it's almost like they're mad, but because of background. And the thing is, because you were not raised in the same place, so you can expect that people will be mad.
Yeah.
People would behave funnily and all that. So you have to stand your ground. If that is the only way they would understand that they shouldn't do certain things.
So to answer your question
scream?
about what should I do,
I should-
you know, you don't need to scream, but just be like, this thing you're doing is not cool. I think also what you could do is put your stuff, so clearly that person has easy access to where you put that stuff. So maybe you need to change where you keep your stuff. It's sad and it's horrible because let my stuff just be where they're supposed to be and don't touch them. But the world we live in, we're all different people and you have to play.
So next time,
I
please call me
sympathize.
to talk to the person on your behalf, and I will do it very well for
After
you.
the show, we'll do that.
Yes.
All right, I'm going over to my corner.
Nonsense, pala. How can you be taking OJ something like that?
Exactly.
Okay, Jerry, moving on, people. Moving on, it's time for a quick recap of the entertainment news. And so we started with this particular one. Nikki Laoye opens up about our marriage.
Alrighty, then we talked about Rotimi, who has gifted himself a house in Lagos for his birthday.
And of course, this one, reason Gwen Stefani and Blake Shelton are not married.
Okay, guys, let us know you are watching the show by showing us love on social media. It's at TVC Connect with the hashtag eSplash on TVC. We're on Instagram as well with the same handle. Daily Top 5 is coming up very, very soon. You want to stick around for that. Trust me.
Yes, sir. I do not think I can still dance Makosa.
Try.
I want to say, Bola Dele ma pa mi now. The name was not how long, it did not fit. So can I say, Dele ma pa mi now? Bola ma pa mi now?
Oh, just don't, because that thing was not there during Wangele.
Like the thing did not flow.
Magic system.
goodness. Yes, Magic System, Premier Gao. All right, guys, it's time for Daily Top 5.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's go. Hey. All right. Now, guys, remember when we did the throwback edition of Nigerian Mothers? Well, y'all loved it so much, we had to bring it back. There were so many tweets, and everybody was trying to give their experiences and everything. So, yeah, here is the top 5 list of how to know your mother is truly Nigerian. Here we go. Number 1, when you ask her to help you with your homework, and she says, go and ask your sister. And you reply, mommy, so you don't even know it. Hey. And she replies, it's your father's family members that don't know it. Wow, mom. What did you carry? What did you throw?
Where did you get that far? It's just
small play.
Help me.
Small play. Somebody cannot even play with
My
you.
mom is the queen of. I think Nigerian moms really are the queens of like escalating. As in
small thing.
Like
0 to 100.
That song was for them. You'd be like, maybe you're just.
And still, it is not only when you're young, even when you're old. Yeah. Because my mom wanted to change it for me like last week. I was saying something to her and I just saw her expression. So my sister just came to my rescue immediately like, you didn't mean it that way.
Shout. Oh, my mom, 0 to 100. She'd be like, maybe she's trying to like, and you're like, oh, beat me.
Don't beat me.
She's not she I love my brother. And I think, like you said, it's not just when you're younger, when they realize that they can't really beat you anymore.
Yes.
They can't do anything anymore. So they'll just be throwing tantrums.
So you're joint gang. You are raising your hand.
Even this one that I just said, that they said they are throwing tantrums. I hope my mom is not watching.
Because she said,
it's your father's people that.
All right, now let's move to the second one. When you say, I want to die, and she says, you will not die in Jesus' name. So you say, you don't know that there is power in the tongue. You people, children of nowadays, you say nonsense.
You don't know what you're saying.
This thing, so I feel like the things that our moms do have kind of infiltrated down, and they now have come to us because so my brother was telling me about, it was like 2-3 years ago, about how he was on the queue at a supermarket, and then he was like, oh, are you the last? As in,
I'm not the last
in Jesus' name. Okay, but are you the last
person on the queue?
Can you just, or there was one that's like, oh, you're such a loser, stop.
Loser?
Hey.
I bind.
The person was properly upset. Like,
I bind and I lose.
Are you funny? And I feel like this, are you funny? And this kind of stuck with me because I try, not to say, God, I want to die. I try to avoid saying things like that.
Because our parents corrected us.
Yeah, and I think so because the other day we were talking about Juice WRLD and then we were talking about he did one song that lyrics, did not get to the age of 27 and he died at 21. So I think that, well, maybe the Nigerian moms are actually...
They know what they are doing.
In some way.
And even motivational speakers, even like for Christians, the Bible, like it's a thing where, and we've come to see it, the more you say stuff, the more you see them. So there's truth to it.
All right. Number 3 on our list, when you say, mommy, I have fever, and she replies you, why won't you have fever when you press your phone every day?
What is the correlation? Like, what is the connection? Does fever translate
or when
to...
you say, when you're watching TV every day, why will you not have fever?
Yeah, when you feel it. Oh, mommy,
like, mommy, that is not what we are talking about.
That it's only my mom that does this. So I get angry, and I'm like, the world is evolving. The other day, I was still saying to my mom, as my mom believes so much in olive oil, and so after praying, he says, do you still have... I said, what is it in that prayer? We are saying the blood of Jesus should cover us. Why can't it be in your hands that the blood of Jesus has covered?
You must take this one. You must take this one too. It's for more. It's addition. Addition to it.
Am I the only one here?
No.
Not to say that because I know that some churches actually encourage what's it called, mantles and anointing. But I have prayed and I believe that the prayer got heard, so I can actually go out. So they're still looking for anointing.
You must
in
continue.
the words of my people, it's never too much.
So your mom too is like that because I was thinking, it was like a big deal with the pastor. I mean, so it was like a big deal. So I looked at my mom again. I said, "This church, do you believe?" I mean, because I'm like, religion is different from spiritual.
There was a rat growing up. Was it a rat? A bat. It wasn't
Hey, from the village.
Rats, one of those mini animals. Are you having a laugh?
You must die.
And I bring the oil.
Oh,
In the
Lord.
name, my mom doesn't joke.
Especially when we got to our generator house and then we found that a cat had died. So the day
from the
before,
village.
we saw that the gen stopped abruptly. So we didn't know and we did not check it. So we just felt that something was. So we wanted to check the next day. And we saw that it was a cat that actually entered the flow of the gen.
Yeah.
And then it stopped and the cat had died. So now it was just a stray cat that left or,
No, it's
you
from
know,
the village.
and so it was there.
Stray, stray.
No stray
Can't
cat.
stop my gen, never. Oh.
But wait,
My mommy
you people,
will bind and
you
catch
people, you are an offshoot of the.
I'm not that guy.
When I said I wanted to buy a cat, and that when I finish from radio and I'm driving home in the night, I see cats, and then you people start saying that only
we
you
don't
want to buy
support-
cats,
we don't support
and then you're
cats.
not
It's
saying
okay.
that.
We don't support
You're not
cats.
saying
We don't
nonsense.
support cats.
Please
We
leave
don't
me alone.
support
Never
We don't
that
support
too.
cats.
Never. When you say, let's talk about the next one that, you know, next way to know your mom is Nigerian. When you say, Mommy, I'm sorry, and she replies, sorry for yourself.
No, me, I do that.
Yes,
I do that.
You do.
Because you got it from your mom.
Maybe I got it from my mom.
Yes, you
But
did.
So some things are so annoying that I feel that, you know, you shouldn't even be saying sorry to me. So that gist I was telling you, imagine a person coming to me to say, I'm sorry. Sorry for your life.
Higher destiny. It is your relative that are sorry.
But you should apologize.
Yeah, you should. OJ, preach.
Yeah, you should apologize.
Okay, so now you should have, when you say, Mommy, I came second in my class, and she replies, so the person that came first has two heads, Abby. So, I mean.
As in, you left first.
That's even my dad. That's even my dad.
I think even, yeah, like a mixture of both.
Yeah.
You leave first. You came for second. So, and there was in my secondary school, there was a list, a top 10 list of like everyone who came in top 10 in the entire set. And my family friend was always in top 10.
What happened to your
Let me
life?
just say, ABC is her name. So ABC, does she have two heads?
Hey, God.
And you know, they say these days that parents should stop doing this because, you know, sometimes you're giving the child complex already. You don't know because you're comparing and you don't just know. So I don't know if companies still do or make calendars at the end of the year or, you know, early in the year to give to people. But, you know, there was this calendar my father purposely put in my room. And because it had motivational stuff, like there was this girl at, you know, for every month they had, so say, your life is in your hands. So my father would go and open that. He kept it around and say, see this thing, read it. Your life.
Your life is in your hands. So, and that thing was on your wall or it was on your...
Yeah, so he purposely kept that calendar in my room. So the girl did like this, say, you're kidding?
You do not get to fail in life, eh?
Nigerian parents. God bless you guys.
Anyway, yeah, shout out to our moms and our dads, man. You guys did a lot for us and we're so grateful.
Grateful.
All right, guys. Well, we'll see how you react on Twitter. Maybe we have to bring this back sometime. Anyway, we'll take a break now. And of course, when we come back, well, guys, you get to find out something very special and who is sharing the celebrity countdown with us this week.
Your life is in your hands.
Your life is in your hands.
Yes, sir. We're back, Throwback Thursday. And Honeypot was giving us a spillover from Nigerian mom.
Leave me alone. You want to hear my mommy's gist?
No,
my God is bigger than your God.
Than your own God. But you were talking about oil and how, like...
Yeah, so, you know, I was asking for Ladile now. That does she believe in this thing? And I'm saying that it does not mean that I don't believe in like olive oil and all that. But, you know, I just believe that. So I was asking even Shegun behind the camera that what are you, and he said to me, because I know that Shegun is spiritual. He said, that's what she's attaching her faith to at that point. And you were saying that, of course, you believe in it and you use it. And you were talking about your grandmother, she used to bring holy water.
She has water. It's called Omi Kosheunti. Olorun Kosheunti.
Sorry, what's that?
God does not, how can I? God doesn't...
there is nothing possible for God to do, or
pretty much. There's nothing impossible for like him. It's like this for him. He'll do like that, and so she always has that water, so you can have backache. Like
you use the water to touch your body.
Because she can't bring it, and so they get it every month. They get a fresh one every month, and so you were saying that your mom, Oliver, after praying, Honeypot's mom still said, "Where is the anointing?" So Honeypot was like,
It works for them.
Yes.
Loki,
Yes.
so it works for them.
And I
so-
know that churches actually use this because they say that it's in the Bible, you know, oil and mantle and all that. So the thing is, because on a normal day, I use oil to rub my body, like this is what I use. So you can now imagine that on a normal day, you give me that, I thank you, and I add it to my, so it's not as if you, so if you come to my house and you see bottles of, you know,
It's not that
olive oil,
it's yeah, I
it's
mentioned
not
the
as
word.
if I am creaming my body. That's what I use to cream my body, because I have this lotion that I've not even used more than twice because I'm just used to oil. So I use oil on my body, and so if you're asking me why my body is always, it is oil, it is the olive oil that I use. It's so, but it's good for the skin. So if you give me, I'm just saying thank you, and I move on, I add it to my.
Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, leaving all this Nigerian mom gist, this is the part I love the most. We get to sit back and enjoy a celebrity's favorite throwback song in a list of 10 to 1. Today's celebrity is... Check this out.
Hello everyone, it's your favorite girl, Makanaki, and today I'm on Entertainment Splash on Celebrity Top 10 Countdown playlist. This is my throwback celebrity Top 10 Countdown. Number 10 on my list, the band, Bangali. Should cover Fall in Love. Oh my, don't make me fall in love. Yeah, that's a sweet song.
Mama, you done make me fall in love. You don't make me fall in love. You don't make me fall in love. We so married because you done make me fall.
Number 9 is one they call Bumper to Bumper. Oh, yeah, follow me. Bumper to Bumper. Get. Yeah, so I love this song because it's one they call. I mean, come on. It's one day.
Make you follow me, bumper to bumper. When you stop, make you stop. When you stop, try stop. Make you follow me, bumper to bumper. But we no go stop to celebrate. Make you follow me, bumper to bumper.
Number 8, Davido, Dami Duro. Emma Dami Duro. Emi Omo Babo Lowo. I love that song because Emma Dami Duro. Don't stop me.
Emma Dami Duro. Yeah, Emi Omo Baba Lowo. Lowo. And you want to Dami Duro.
Welcome back. That was Dami Duro by Davido. Moving on swiftly. Number 7, Bakurumo by Wizkid. I love this song because it just reminds me of back in my university days, early university days, and that was the life of the party. So, you know, I used to back on. Number 6 on this list is Tiwa Savage, My Darling. My darling, my darling. Well, I love this song because it's just a love song, you know, it speaks to the soul. It's amazing, it's amazing. Number 5, Kiss Daniel, Woju. That's an amazing song. I love this song because it's sweet music. The instrumentals on the song are amazing.
Yeah, no be you a carry go, but now you a go carry go. Sisi a carry go.
Four on the list is Davido, Ekuro la la bakuewa, Bojoro. I love this song because it just speaks to the soul, you know. It's good music. Welcome back. Just checked out Davido, Ekuro. Number 3 on the list is Wizkid, On Top Your Matter. I feel die on top your matter, eh. I like this song because I want somebody to not die, but to want to die on top my matter. But yeah, it's an amazing song and I love it.
I feel die on top your matter, eh. Baby girl, God bless your mother, eh. Baby, you to find past mommy water, eh. Baby, bless your.
On the list is no one but the living legend, Two-Face Idibia. You are my African queen, one of my dreams. You give me everywhere I sleep. You make my heart feel my free. I love that song. Yeah, I love this song because it's just an amazing song. It expresses the African. You know, yeah, I love that song.
Just like the sun lights up the earth, it lights up my life. The only one I ever see with a smile so bright.
Now my number one. Ìjọba ọ̀run kù dẹ̀dẹ̀ is Fúnmi Arágbáyé. Bàbá o, bá mi táyé mi ṣe o. Ìwọ l'Olódùmarè o, ọba ògo o. Ìwọ l'ẹlẹ́rù nìyí o bàbá. Tètè bá wa ṣe o níbo rẹ̀ ta ta ta. Yeah, so I really love that song because my mommy used to play that song every morning when I was young. Big shout out to Fúnmi Arágbáyé.
Ìjọba ọ̀run kù dẹ̀dẹ̀, ọ̀rọ̀ ayé ẹ̀yí padà, onídàájọ́ ayé ń bọ̀, ìyá bèrè lọ́wọ́ rẹ̀, àwọn olóṣèlú ìgbésí ayé rẹ̀.
Báwo ló ṣe lò ó ìgbésí ayé rẹ̀?
Tenny is a case.
The kingdom of the Lord is at hand.
So the thing is, do not even say that Tenny is a case because this one even made me remember the one my father used to play every morning. Ẹjí, gbogbo ọkàn tó sùn lọ.
Change your ways. That is what
gbogbo ọkàn tó ń já
about.
kó lọ. Jí o nínú oorun ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ rẹ̀. Àsìkò ìsìn.
Shout out.
Wake up from the slumber of sin. Wow.
Shout out to Tenny, by the way. I loved
I loved
every song you put on
She's
your
so
playlist.
original.
And you're number one. You just shout out to
Fúnmi
you.
Arágbáyé.
Yeah. I think this is another one of the more epic countdowns we had. Yinka Davis' one was amazing.
Yes,
and we also really
amazing.
liked Toya C.
Toya Baby.
Toya Baby, yes, sorry. Juliana.
Yeah.
And of course, and you know, I love
Beautiful.
That number one just threw us off.
Yes,
That name, Fúnmi Arágbáyé, growing up.
I can't get over this. I mean, you made my day. Like Thursday is already sweet and everything for me, but this one,
Climax.
wow.
Climax, yeah. All right. Well, yeah, guys. Obviously, on this note, we have to wrap it up. This is a great place to end it. Honestly,
It's a great place to
honestly,
walk.
a great place to walk. But this honestly is a great place to wrap it up. And thank you guys so much for watching. By the way, major shout outs to Miriam of Your View for my earrings. Thank you so much. She had these earrings I really liked last week or so.
Oh, so she brought
and she
for
found
you.
someone that was something that was similar. And
Oh,
yeah, so I had to do that.
interesting. Oh,
And
wow.
major
Special shout out to
you.
Denny for giving me this Naruto shirt.
Yeah.
I love it.
He gave me one as well. I'll rock it.
I love it.
And
Okay.
don't twist loading. We know.
So major shout outs to
God.
Crown Jewel for these earrings.
It's okay.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Right, thank you guys for watching this special Throwback Thursday edition of the show. We'll be back tomorrow, God willing. Have a lovely afternoon. From myself, Foladele, from OJ, Honeypot on Mike, and of course, Chichi, who we love so much. Yes, we're all saying bye and have a lovely, lovely afternoon.
Man.
We'll see you guys tomorrow, by the way.
Yes, we will.
We got you.
Hey, baby.